Happy New Year, everybody! It's December 31st, at least where I'm at. By the time I upload this, it'll be about 9 p.m. it'll be about 9 p.m. here, about midnight in the East. So let's just call it New Year's now. We'll call it good. I do not know if I'm going to be doing a video tomorrow. I have a couple thoughts on a video I might shoot as far as setting, not resolutions, but like goals for the next year. Or I might do a collector's showcase I've been thinking about shooting. Or I might do nothing. It really, really just depends on my mood when I wake up and what my family has me doing. So back from my road trip where we went around and visited various family members in Washington, Oregon, and spent most of my time in Southern Oregon and tongue-tied here. I'm having to drink coffee now because I've got to wait up till 1 p.m. my time, of course. 1 a.m. to go pick my daughter up from a party. And I'm kind of a old lame-o, and I'd be in bed by then if I had my druthers, but I'm able to drink, at least I'm able to get some coffee out of it in the evening, which I normally wouldn't do. Anyway, I was saying I spent most of my time in Southern Oregon and Medford area, where a lot of my wife's family is from, and did have some free time and looked for card shops and flea markets and swap meets or just anything to where I could try to find some cards, and had a heck of a time. There's no card shops. There's probably 130,000 people live in the Rogue Valley, and at least near where I was, there was no card shops. Nothing in the mall. I did find an antique mall that had one like a little section, like a display case that had some cards in it. And a good mix of older and newer stuff, some graded stuff. And there wasn't anything that really struck my eye that I had to have, except I did get this Trout for $5. It's not one that I had, and I figured if I was ever going to buy it offline, oh, there we go. Proof. There's my receipt. If I was ever going to buy it, online or eventually, I pay shipping and probably $3 to $5 for the card anyway. So I figure a 2013 Trout, $5, no shipping, no tax. As a Washingtonian, it's really weird to go somewhere and have something cost, $5 or whatever, and then give them that exact amount. And it's just so bizarre because I'm so used to getting soaked by the governor for taxes. So picked up the Trout. That's the only card I got on my vacation. I didn't even see any packs like at the local Target that I couldn't pass up or anything. So I did have some stuff waiting for me when I got back in the mailbox. That's a very good thing. Another Austin Shenton parallel for the 2019 Donruss Elite Extra Edition. And this is the tie-dye Aspirations, numbered to 25, 22 of 25. If you don't regularly watch my videos, Austin Shenton was a 5th-round draft pick for the Mariners in 2019. And he's somebody, I kind of knew him as a kid, or at least I knew of him. He came into the Boys and Girls Club where I worked at and kind of got his start there and as a baseball player. So this is the Aspirations tie-dye, number to 25. I don't have anything else incoming for these. I do know Dave Durango has this, and I'm trying to get it off him. But we're stuck in a bit of a communication black hole right now. So hopefully that will resolve itself. I'm always respectful of people's time. Baseball cards are what we do when everything else is done. And if you don't need proof of that, or if you do need proof of that, you can go and follow a very popular YouTuber who does a lot of breaks and things. He's got more followers than any sports card YouTuber that I know of. And I'm going to reserve to stop from saying too much more because there's a lot I don't know about his situation, but I'll just say you need to live a life in balance. You need to be able to take care of your family and then do baseball card stuff. I'm going to move the camera a little. There we go. There we go. A few more things that came in. So really put a dent into the Lao parallel and whatever basically versions of this card, this rookie card. So Otto, this is actually out of update, but it's the pose and design of everything from from Flagship Series 1. And this is really affordable. I think I got this, I don't remember, around $8 delivered. Sticker auto, not ideal, but I would rather have a sticker auto than not have one at all. So this is the regular refractor. Yes, regular refractor, which I didn't have yet. And look at that. 2 different people used the official tape of Eddie's baseball autographs, the painter's tape. And this is your sepia refractor. So I'm not sure I'm really crazy about the sepia refractors. But, hey, I don't have to be. I mean, I still bought it, right? So I don't think Topps is going to care too much about that. Okay, so there is some autographs. I mean, other than the Lao, here we got 3 things that were waiting for us. Before I get too much further with this, we have to do some picking and choosing here because we're going to need our stands. I'm thinking I need to get some more stands. What do you think? Let's do this for now. I really like the Shenton. It's called tie-dye, but I don't know that this really looks all that tie-dye. There's like a green burst here and over here, and it's blue, but that's the version, and I got that for real cheap. Before I get too much further, I did want to show you, I got this cool, it's like baseball trivia, total baseball trivia, 300 trivia challenges on everything baseball. Step up to the plate and hit these 300 questions out of the park. 2 plus players, ages 12. So there's some sample questions. And I don't know if they found this my sister-in-law found this somewhere, because it looked like the box had been opened, which is no problem for me. But these cards are still sealed. So what I'm thinking is we just crack one open, see how we do. X-Acto knife is always handy when I shoot videos, in case somebody gunks up a holder with regular tape or something like that. Doesn't seem to be helping me open this any. Come on, Eddie. I believe in you. It's almost 2020. You made it this far. Okay. Okay, so the backs are it just says total trivia. And Kanye West album Graduation Song includes a song named after which MLB player? So this must be like the answer card. Maybe I should look into how we do this more before I start spending. Well, I know the answer is Barry Bonds now. I never would have got it because I don't listen to that kind of music. Let's put this on hold, but I'll figure out how to do this, and we'll do some as we do our videos in 2020. There's a nicknames version, anagrams, general trivia. Yeah, anyway, hopefully it's fun. Okay, now our TTMs. We got 3. This one's from St. Louis. Let's just do it. Feels like maybe 1 card. Come on. Hand canceled. They put a black line on it. I'm having trouble getting my fingers to work here. And I probably just gave you my address. I'm not too worried about it. Okay, with $5, Whitey Herzog on a 73 Topps. And that goes to my set. I have been put off sending this card out forever, and finally I got it sent out. and I'm grateful I did. Mr. Herzog is in his 80s. I don't know his exact age, but he might even be in his early 90s. Hall of Fame coach, played for 8 or 9 years. Managed, coached, GM'd. He played, he scouted. He just really did everything. He's in the Hall of Fame because of his managing career. At one point, he led the Royals to 3 straight playoff bursts, 76, 77, 78, and won the World Series with the Cardinals in 82, and then appeared in, I think, 2 other World Series with the Cardinals. So very happy to get that, Mr. Herzog. I didn't follow up, but I remember about midsummer, I saw a report that he had like a small stroke or something. And it must have been very mild because his signature still looks fine. And I'm very happy to hear that he's doing well, at least well enough to sign autographs. And happy to add that. Always glad to get Hall of Famers and chip away at his set. Here we go. This one's from Denver, Colorado. Mr. Steve Reed, who was an original Colorado Rocky, submarine pitcher, pitched for a long time, like 14 or 15 years. Let's see what we got here. Pen is not super strong. It's a blue. It almost looks kind of purplish. And it looks like it could be like a felt style pen or like a thick flare, if that makes sense. 93 Ultra, that's for the PC. Stadium Club, this is 94 Stadium Club. That's even a weaker pen than the other one. Another Stadium Club, 95. Boy, and you can almost tell the order in which he signed these because it's just increasingly weaker pen. The Stadium Clubs are, of course, this is the rainbow foil version of this card, by the way. All the Stadium Clubs are for me. Those are PCs. And this is the 93 Ultra. I could probably add to the giveaway stack. I'm hoping you guys will still enjoy this. I still think it shows pretty nicely. Not a perfect pen, but we have our first card for our January of 2020 giveaway. Like I said, Steve Reed pitched like a long time, like 14, 15 years. And he was on the Rockies for quite a while and the Indians, and pitched on a lot of other teams too, but mostly the Rockies and Indians. This is Hagen, Georgia. Hagen is actually a grocery store chain around here, so to me that's like saying Safeway, Georgia, but whatever, haha. Okay, Vic Correll, 79 tops, 81 tops. That's a set hit. Vic, most of his career was a backup catcher for the Red Sox and Braves and Reds. And he played like 8 or 9 years. Doesn't really have any spectacular, stats that I could tell you about career-wise because he was typically a backup catcher. But very happy he signed for me. Nice signature, nice blue, big bold across the front. And I think I could probably part with the 79. So now we got 2 in the giveaway stack for January. And I really hope, one thing I hope to do this next year, or when you're watching this, probably this year, is I want to amp up the giveaways and just try to be a little more generous with what I have, because I have been blessed almost unfairly in my life, not just with sports cards or whatever, but just everything. And I have to try to find a way to do a better job of giving back. So I have a lot of thinking to do about what that will look like. But hey, we already got to start. We got 2 in our giveaway stack. So good couple days here. I was only gone for a couple days really, and I got 3 TTMs, a Hall of Famer, added to the Brandon Lau collection. One was an autograph, low-numbered Austin Shenton, Trout, second year. Anyway, didn't have to pay shipping. Very, very happy about that. That's it for now. I hope I'll see you tomorrow, January 1st, 2020. I'm not sure I will. Like I said, it just depends on what I got going on, what I feel like doing. But if I don't see you then, we'll see you later in the year. Over and out.